Hey, sister girls, it's your big sister Abby Rodell, and this is Full Roster, your go to dating podcast for advice, hilarious stories, tough love, and a deep dive into the shit show that is the dating world. Welcome to Full Roster.
Hello, sister girls. Welcome to this week's episode of Full Roster. Tony and I are excited to have you here. Thanks for joining us. This week, we are talking about long distance relationships. Before that, we're just going to get into to our week. What'd you do last week, Cody?
I had my 10-year high school reunion last week.
Okay, amen.
So
How was
that was
that?
interesting. We went and played pickleball at the Chicken and Pickle in Kansas City and survived a tornado together.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
I'm trauma bonded to these people even more
Yeah,
now.
you are. Did a lot of people show up or?
More than I expected. So I have a small class. We were a graduating class of 75, but I want to say there's probably 20 to 25 of us there. Yeah.
A lot of your friends or like not people that you? Okay.
No, most of them I did not talk to in high school.
Hilarious. Did you talk to them there?
I tried, dude. It was awkward when we first got there.
Hilarious.
So,
Yeah.
I was trying to go around and say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
And there was multiple groups that I walked up to and they literally went and
What?
just looked when I said hi. And I said, okay. So I went downstairs,
So
did
weird.
3 shots, came back and I was good. I didn't care no more.
Hilarious. Huh, that's kind of weird.
It was so weird. But the high school I went to was very cliquey. So, it's not shocking.
Did you kick everyone's ass at pickleball?
I did not play no pickleball.
Oh, come on.
I was there to socialize.
Yeah, amen. I've got a few things. I started my golf lessons.
Oh,
So
okay.
did my first golf lesson yesterday.
How's your driver working?
It was good. We didn't even use the driver. We're not using the driver until the 4th lesson.
Okay.
So I didn't even need to buy it yet. We
Okay.
used the pitching wedge, which if you don't know what that is, neither do I. I can't explain it to you.
Well, good.
Really
Because
know,
I don't
like,
really want to know what it is.
I don't really know why or in what circumstance I would use it, but that is what we used. And it was good. He taught me like how to hold the club, my stance, how to shift your weight when you're hitting, all that good stuff.
How long of a lesson is it?
An hour.
Okay.
Yep. So far so good with that. We'll see how my skills develop the more that I
Okay.
practice.
Amen.
CWS is in town. College World Series is in Omaha.
Okay.
So I took Tiff and Tosh were here over the weekend.
Nice.
So I took them downtown to hang out and have fun with that. I am definitely getting old.
Why do you say that?
They have a DJ there. So
Okay.
they have this huge beer garden that people go to. They have music, all that good stuff, food tents, beer tents, just everything. Everyone comes over there after the game is over. So they waited to start the music until after the game was over. And it didn't end until like 10:30.
Okay.
We had gotten there around 6. So we were very close to the stage. Way too close to the stage. I do not like being at concerts that close to the stage. I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm in the middle of people and I feel like I can't get out, number one, or two, have to be as small as I possibly can. I hate feeling like that. So won't do that again. But these 3 little shithead college kids, me, Tiff, and Tosh, were standing and they go, excuse us, like they were going to walk through. So we stepped back a little bit to try to let them through it. We're already packed in there. Like we're already very close to the people in front of us. They stop right in front of us. And at this point, I've had enough. So I say, hey, keep moving or go back the way you came. Well, he didn't acknowledge me. So I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, hey, keep moving or go back the way you came. He turned, looked at me, ignored me, grabbed his shoulder. You're not standing there. Then he was full-fledged turn around looking at me, still not moving. So I pushed him back the way that they came. I didn't shove him or anything. It was just like I moved him back. Well, that definitely bruised their ego.
Of course.
They're college guys.
They're little boys.
Yes. So they say, okay, we'll pass you. And I said, okay. So they passed us. Well, one of them, they ended up standing right next to us. One of them is like on top of me. And I'm like, okay, he's trying to piss me off, trying to get a rise out of me. he's like staring at me the whole time. I'm not going to let him ruin my night. We have waited this long for the music to start. Like, he's not going to ruin my time. If he wants to stand on top of me, I'm going to be jumping around, jumping on top of him, might throw a couple elbows on accident.
Yes. Hey, man, we'll create a mosh pit at this DJ.
I'm fucking bigger than you, brother. I'm just continuing to take up my space. I'm not going to shrink because this little fuck wants to try to intimidate me. Well, he keeps staring at me. And I notice once the music starts, he's still staring at me. So finally, I look at him and I say, "Are you obsessed with me?" He goes, "Well, I might." He was like, "Well, I might be." And I said, "Surely there are other pretty girls around here for you to stare at." And he goes, "Well, you're pretty." And I said, "I know that. That's why I said other pretty girls." And so at that point, I don't remember what he said, but that was obviously enough for him to realize, okay, I'm not going to get a rise out of this girl. She's not going to move over. So they ended up moving away. I don't know where they went, but they weren't around us any longer.
Okay. I'd put a couple of college kids in their place.
Had to. Yeah, had to. It was just ridiculous. So anyway, that's my life update this week.
Okay, man. Well, you definitely can't date him because I need you to plan my vacations. You can't be planning his.
I want to date a man that's going to plan a vacation for you and I.
Go for it too.
All right, roster rundown, baby.
Let's do it.
We got some shit to talk.
Of course we do. We always do.
But before we get into all the good,
the summer house of it all.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to talk about Andy Cohen.
What's going on with Andy?
He's got a boyfriend.
I thought he was married.
No.
I know nothing about him. Doesn't he have a kid?
He has 2 kids.
So he's just single dadding?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. No, he's not. I don't think he's ever been married, and he's been notoriously single for like decades.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know the door was open.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was missing my shot.
Not anymore.
Damn.
He's been dating this guy, I guess, for a year. They met last 4th of July.
Okay. He's
like just now posting him and said that he's met his kids.
Okay.
So they're getting serious.
Okay. Well, good for him.
Amen. I have one note from the Southern Hospitality reunion.
Okay.
There's like so much more that we could talk about, I know, but I just feel like Summer House is completely overshadowed.
Yeah.
Southern Hospitality. The only thing with Joe and Maddie, I don't know if you caught this, but at the end, Maddie is talking about buying a house. She would buy it herself. Joe would move in and help with the mortgage.
Yep.
His name would not be on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this before, but I see a lot of myself in Maddie from my last relationship that I was in. In Joe's eyes, they're talking about moving in together in a house, and he thinks it's their future that they're talking about. Maddie is talking about her future.
100%.
Buying the house. Joe is just kind of existing.
Right.
And I just feel like, I think Maddie's like a little bit delusional about where their relationship is.
100%. I mean, that's kind of been their whole relationship. Well, it came right off the back of all these lies that caused her to break up with whatever his name is.
Trevor.
Trevor. And then they jump right into those two dating, and he literally basically quits his job, runs away for months, and just follows her around as she's DJing.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's always just kind of been there. He's more of an emotional support stuffed animal.
Totally. No, that's so true. He is.
Yeah.
He is, and I don't think he realizes that. Maybe she doesn't realize it either.
Yeah.
But when she talks about the future, she talks about herself. Mm-hmm. When Joe talks about the future, he talks about them. They are not the same.
Yeah.
So I found that to be very interesting.
I mean, with everything, she's talking with Mia about how or was it Mia talking about how she doesn't see herself marrying him, something like that.
Molly.
It was Molly. You're right. It was Molly. And then, what was the other thing? When they're talking about like freezing her eggs, she's like, I mean, which don't get me wrong, I'm on her side about it. Yes. She's like, I will not I don't even know what's called.
Embryos.
Embryos, yes. Yeah. And she's like, no, I'm just freezing my eggs.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not making embryos, which I think is so fair. What the fuck would you make embryos with somebody if you're not married to them?
100%.
That's crazy. You're going to love this. Jelly Roll.
What about him?
He filed for divorce.
Who gives a shit?
From Bunny.
From who?
Bunny.
Bunny? That's his wife's name? Okay. Bunny roll?
I knew you would love.
That sounds like something I get at Sushi
roll. Yeah, but I'll take the bunny roll.
I'll take 2 of the bunny rolls.
Yeah, they're getting a divorce. He had an affair in 2018 for 10 months. I didn't know about that.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, and that was when he was super fat. Now he's like lost hundreds of pounds.
Yeah.
And now he filed for divorce. So, this is why the internet is undefeated. Somebody commented and said they made it through thick, not thin. Hilarious. Oh, that cracked me
Not
up.
for better.
Yeah, no. That cracked me up.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, so they're getting a divorce. All right. Yeah. Tell me, are you watching Love Island? I can't remember.
I actually have been caught up on it.
Okay.
I don't like fully sit there and pay attention, but it's on.
Yes, it's a background noise type thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the part when Kata was talking to Zach about how if like she gets married, she's never getting a divorce and would never do that to her kids?
I'm terrible with names, but that doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. She was having that conversation with Zach, who she's coupled up with. That when she gets married, she'll never get a divorce. She would never do that to her kids.
Is Kata the one with double nose piercing?
That's Trinity, I think.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't know who Kata is.
Kata is light skinned, super skinny, but tall, like super skinny.
And this last episode, was it between her and Soul?
No, that's Melanie. She was the first girl bombshell.
I jumped in these last couple of episodes.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Listen to what I'm saying, not who said
Yeah.
it. So obviously when she said that was like a huge eye roll for me, right? Because I'm like, everybody thinks that. Like nobody gets married thinking that they're going to get divorced. Everybody gets married thinking that it's going to last forever.
Yeah.
You know? So I just felt like, what a naive statement. Plus, not to mention, what if they start abusing you? What if he cheats on you? And you're saying
reasons.
Yeah, I would never do that to my kids. I just think it's such a naive thing.
It's 100% a naive thing because there's a lot of instances where getting a divorce is going to benefit your kids.
100%. Yes. 1,000%. So anyway, I'm the stats. I love stats.
Okay. Read us some stats.
The first marriage, the divorce percentage, do you know what it is?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into that, but
it's a lot lower than I thought it was. It's 40%.
Okay.
I thought it was closer to 50.
Okay.
For your first divorce. The second marriage, if you get married a second time, there's a 60% chance it will end up in divorce.
Whoa.
I thought it would be opposite.
I've done it once. I'll do it again.
I guess so. Yeah, that is fair because I also have that mentality, but I also don't think that I'm going to get remarried because of that.
Yeah. People are creatures of habits.
Yeah, that's a fact. Third marriage. Guess the percentage.
I'm assuming it's going up. Let's go 70.
73%.
No way. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's way insane.
Like, yeah, that's nuts, dude. My parents beat the stats. Good job, Mom and Ange. You're not a statistic, Mom and Ange. I'm so proud of you. Summer House.
Hell yes.
I wore all black today in honor of the last episode of Summer House being released.
I thought you were mourning the ending of Wes Conrad's career.
That too. I'm mourning it all. All right, let's start from the beginning. So this week, the first thing we saw was Amanda and Lindsay together.
Yep. Well, hold on. We never talked about part 3 of the reunion.
We did not.
We haven't even gone over part 3 of the reunion.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. What happened in part 3?
Well, that's when they really kind of dove into the timeline of Miha. That's when Lindsay came back and was like, I just don't really understand. You guys have been sitting here, I expected to get some clarity. Basically, we're going out of this with, I have a lot to think about. What were you thinking about these whole last couple of months? Like, what's going on? Lindsay coming in and like hammering that down at the end is really what brought all that fire, because then it was a conversation of where Andy was like to Amanda, hey, do you have anything specifically you want to say to Amanda? And like, or to Sierra and like maybe address her specifically, like what's going on here. And that gave the opportunity for Sierra to jump in and say, you know, he is manipulating you. He is dating you despite me.
Yeah.
You are just a tool in his game and you're fucking falling for it.
Do you believe he's dating Amanda despite Sierra?
I don't know if that's a conscious thing, but I do think that maybe. Yeah, I could see it.
I know he has resentment towards her because she made him look bad, right? Like
he's a narcissist, so
right. She made him look bad. I don't think he's dating Amanda to get back at Sierra. That would require having emotions towards somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. I think he's dating Amanda because Amanda is just another girl that he can add to his roster who will get his name out in public. And with narcissists, they're all about like pushing the edge.
Yeah.
He obviously is realizing, okay, I pushed it too far.
Yeah.
I went too far. I'm now being exposed. They want to push that edge as far as they possibly can without exposing themselves. Mm-hmm. He has obviously exposed himself in multiple ways.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't think that it is to spite Sierra. I think that's deeping it too much. I don't think Wes thinks too much about Sierra.
I think that could be a partial reason because I think he does want to get back at her for putting his name in a bad light for these last couple of years.
But they were having such a great season, though.
Yeah.
I could see him doing that if they would have had a terrible season. But he was on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't think it's to spite her. I see why she's saying that. But I just don't. That would require him to think about her.
Yeah.
And I don't think he does.
That's true.
So, I don't know. Was that Jesse crying the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Carl's a mess. No, Jesse's a mess.
Jesse is definitely a mess. He was a mess, dude.
He is a mess.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also love, like, you know, they're like, well, we were just friends then. We were just friends then at all these events that they're talking about being at together. And then I love how Jesse just keeps coming back. Then why wasn't I invited to it? Right. Why are you leaving me out if you guys are just friends at this point?
Yes.
Yep.
I am glad Jesse is holding him accountable.
Yes, me too.
I do, however, think that if social media was not a thing and people weren't telling Jesse, hey, you better hold him accountable, you better give us the timeline, otherwise we're not going to listen to your music, we're not going to support you, I think he would have just let it go. And he wouldn't have said shit.
100%. Because, I mean, we saw last season how Jesse treats women. Like, right. I mean, he's not as bad as Wes, but he wasn't much better. Right. He's full on dating this girl, telling her he's in love with her, meeting her family, and walking into another room, sucking on a bitch's toes.
Right. He got his toes up.
Oh, apologies.
Let's clear that up right now.
Sorry, Jesse.
But yeah, obviously, he knows who Wes is.
Right.
They're best buddies. They go out together. He sees him manipulating women.
Yeah. Well, and then we see in the unseen footage from this season, Jesse knows about Miha this whole time.
Yes.
And he's asking him about Miha.
Yes.
So we're not going to act like Jesse's innocent, but the public has made it to where he is taking a step back and like realizing, like, hopefully realizing at least.
I want no part of this.
Yeah, it's either I want no part of this or he's realizing, oh, okay, it's not okay to treat women like that.
Yeah. See, I don't think that's the
case. We'll see in the future seasons if it's the latter.
I think he wants to remove himself from being attached to West.
Yeah. Well, my only thing with that, the only thing that's making me say we'll see is all the crying.
Yeah.
I guess he's kind of an emotional guy anyways.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he really is taking this hard, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think he's taking it hard because he realizes I can't be friends with West anymore.
Good point.
I think he's doing this because he feels like he has to.
Yeah.
And I think he does feel for Kyle and Sierra a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I think he does feel for them. Like you said, he is an emotional guy. And I know he does love both those guys. But I think ultimately it comes down to, for his career, he has to remove himself from West.
Yeah. And it's only for the time being. They're going to be friends again later on down the road.
You know they are. Yeah. You know they are. Now let's get to the last episode.
Boring, but okay.
Huh?
I said it was boring, but okay.
It was, and I said this to you already, but I genuinely think they are protecting West and Amanda.
100%.
They have been drugged through the mud. They're trying not to make it worse. They wanted to give some clarity without making them seem worse than what they are.
Yeah.
So I also after I watched the episode, I saw Lindsay Hubbard posted on Threads or some shit.
Okay.
It said they did not show everything we talked about.
Of course not.
They left a lot out.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, I genuinely don't even know why they did this episode because it's not like we got any more clarity.
Literally.
I mean, there's also not really much more clarity to get. Like, what is it that they're wanting information on? Like, yeah, there was probably some crossover. Yeah, the emotional connection, if it wasn't physical, was starting in 2025 during the summer.
Yeah.
You can see that on camera. Neither of them have watched the season.
Right.
So what is there for them to own up to? Like,
Yep. 100%. It opens with Amanda and Lindsay talking.
Yep. Which was the best part of the episode.
Amanda says all this stuff like she feels stupid. She wakes up with anxiety every day because she feels like she's ruined her life. Literally just to go to Italy with him the week after.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think Amanda just says stuff to make whoever she's talking to happy.
That's exactly what Wes does too, though.
Wes like spins, lies, and makes you feel like you're in a vortex being spun around and you don't know which way is up. Amanda just, says, I feel stupid. She knew that's what Lindsay wanted to hear.
Yeah.
She was just, telling Lindsay exactly what she wanted to hear. But moving on to West. So West, after the reunion, texts Kyle and says, hey, I would love to apologize to you in person. Now.
What was the reunion for?
I know, but he post-reunion. Now on this bonus episode, I don't know if my hearing is messed up, but did you hear an I'm sorry at all?
Hell no.
Not a single I'm sorry uttered.
Literally. And where the fuck is unhinged Kyle? Why is Kyle being so pent up and like proper and yell at him, do something?
Kyle was confused.
Yeah.
I think Kyle was fucking confused. Which who wouldn't be? Talking to him.
Literally.
And I also feel like he knows West could make him look really bad. If Kyle started yelling at West would have been like, oh, you're unhinged. You're crazy. This is what you were doing to Amanda.
Yeah.
So he had to remain calm.
It's like Lindsay said. How did you fuck up enough to make us feel sympathy for Kyle Cook?
She did, 100%. She absolutely did.
Because Amanda was coming out on top in this divorce, dude. Like, she was going to get the story arc of a lifetime because she was so boring before this.
Yes.
And now, ruined it all.
I know. 100%. Sticking with West, there's like a couple things that happened where I was like, Jesus Christ, the manipulation is on a 10 with this. The first one was when West was telling Kyle that Miha wanted to go to his family Christmas.
Yeah.
And he said, our relationship isn't there yet. Well, then he tells Kyle, that was the easy thing for me to say. It would have been harder for me to say, I don't want to date you. You know why it's easy? He doesn't care about her feelings. It's easier for him because he knows if he would have said, I don't want to date you, that she could potentially cut it off.
Exactly. Yep.
She would not be available to him anymore.
Yep.
If he says, well, our relationship it's not there yet, that opens the door and makes her think, oh, it's not there yet. So it could get there.
Right.
Like it's just so manipulative.
Yeah.
So manipulative. The second thing that I was like, Jesus, like I'm confused and I'm not even part of this. When Kyle asked Wes, are you in love with Amanda? And
told her I love her.
He goes, I told her I love her last summer.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the perfect example of a narcissist. And this is what I'm predicting is what is happening here. I think West, they have probably said I love you to each other. In West's mind, he can never actually love somebody. And he even says to Kyle, I'm not in love with her. But I guarantee he's told her by now that he has loved her, that he loves her. She feels that he is in love with her. He is explaining now, and I guarantee he said this to Amanda. If she goes, are you in love with me? Are we in love? I guarantee he goes, I've been saying I love you since last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that such a love bombing tactic?
100%. And it's so manipulative because when you were saying it to her in that moment, it was not an I love you like I'm in love with you. It was I'm there for you as a friend, supporting you after you and Kyle's fight, or at least that's how you were positioning it.
Yes.
So now you are twisting this to no, that's me saying I'm in love with you.
Right.
No.
I know. I know. And the thing is when you're in a moment like that, you hear someone say, I've been saying that since last summer, and you think, oh, wow, that's amazing that he has loved me for so long.
Yep.
It feels good to hear.
100%.
She's not thinking, oh, I need some clarity on that. She's not asking, no, I mean in love, not just as friends.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, that's why I'm saying he just thrives on like vagueness and ambiguity.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just thrives on that. He doesn't want anyone to have any type of clarity about him. Otherwise he loses his control.
Well, Amanda's a perfect girl for him to control too, because it's like she's just coming out of this relationship where there was clearly, I mean, she was a shell of herself. She was not happy in the relationship.
Some emotional abuse.
Yeah. So he can easily come in, show a little bit of physical, emotional attention to her, and she is just going to fall for it because she, like she said, she is coming out of an awful relationship, and we get that.
Yes.
But there's a million other men in New York alone you could have gone for.
Yeah. Yeah, 1,000,000%, dude. It's just sad. Okay, the last thing I have on this is Miha and Sierra. That's not, I've been saying this whole time, we need more of Sierra and Miha.
Yeah.
That's not really what I was looking for. Miha gave me the ick. She's still talking to him.
100%.
They had a 6-hour phone call.
What the heck?
I do not understand. And how did Sierra sit there and act cool with that?
Well, I think I think Sierra's trying to put this girl in a position where she can really come out on top in this situation. But I think Sierra was kind of realizing they're like, okay, whoa, maybe you're not out of this situation. Like, maybe you're still wanting more because, like, I mean, that was crazy. That was a crazy thing to say.
She's saying we have to have phone calls now because of her.
Yeah. What?
Girl.
What?
Seriously. Like, what are you doing?
All summer, she was staying at his place every weekend he went out there.
Isn't that crazy?
He's going out there making out with Sierra, a random girl, like building this emotional connection with Amanda, all while she's sitting at his apartment.
Yeah. Putting furniture together.
Literally. She's sitting there with the IKEA instructions.
I know.
But hey, the basketball goal was not her idea.
Right. Thank God. I would have liked her more.
Literally. The one redeeming quality about that place.
And then she had the audacity to say that I'm petty.
You're not.
You are not petty.
You are not.
I would have ruined that man's life.
Literally.
Like,
literally.
You're just giving him more to talk about.
Yeah.
You're fueling the situation.
Yeah.
You are still available to him.
Yeah.
That ain't petty.
No.
That makes you look weak. Weak AF.
Yeah.
I
Sierra is strong. She is going on. She is moving on, and she is in a music video with Shabuzi. She's hosting the Love Island After Sun. She just was found doing like Vogue or something, shooting for the cover of that. Like, what she's doing a lot of commercials is great.
With Ariana. She's got like the new Dunkin' Refreshers brand.
Yes.
Sonic.
That's the kind of stuff Miha should be doing. Like, that's 100%. The kind of stuff you should be on.
The second that West texted her, "You win," that should have made her feel all powerful, like she was in control, and she did not take that control.
Yeah.
Instead, it made her feel bad.
Right. Well, I think there's two ways that control can take on. She was trying to use that control to then go back and control West, rather than taking that control and controlling over her whole life.
Yeah.
Because she still clearly has feelings for him. She's not ready to move on.
Right. If my narcissist ex would have texted me, "You win," I would have framed that shit.
Literally.
Put it above my bed frame. Like,
it would have been your phone background, so you could see it every single day.
Yes. Bone collector, dude.
Literally.
And she wasted it.
Yeah.
Wasted it. I think that it made her feel bad.
Yeah.
He's making her feel like she's ruining his life.
Yep.
And she feels bad about it because she still has feelings. Life. Yes.
And he messed with you, girl, a whole year.
Talk about leading somebody on. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. And him literally out here at the reunion saying, Miha believes we were in a relationship. And you don't want to be done with that man?
Mm-hmm.
I
know.
Until I have sponsorships, here's a quick plug, sisters. If you're all about fashion, fitness, and lifestyle inspo, head over to my LTK. I'm dropping my favorite looks, workout must-haves, and items I use on the daily. The best part about it is you can shop everything in one place. Follow me at Abby Rodell and get in on all of the looks I am serving.
Sister girls, hope you like roster rundown. Unfortunately, I think this is the last week that we're talking about Summer House. RIP. RIP until next summer.
That's so sad.
So sad.
What are we even going to talk about coming up? Love Island?
Literally.
Oh,
I know.
I don't want to be on the podcast anymore.
Like, I quit.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah.
This was just time for me to talk about Bravo with you.
Yeah. This week on Sister Circle, we are talking about long distance relationships. I've got some questions for you to open it up.
Okay.
Do we think dating apps are causing more long distance, or do we think that they are decreasing?
No, increasing for sure. I think it makes it easier to meet people, A, who's out of town, B, your connection is being initially established over a phone. So I think it's easier for some people, not for everyone, for that to translate into like your main relationship.
Yes. So I kind of was thinking about this. I almost think it's decreasing it only because you have more access to the people in your city now. Okay. I'm comparing it to when social media first became a thing. Okay. Imagine when Facebook first started and that whole catfishing show was catching people. They're a long distance, so I'm thinking maybe it's decreased it since then, but the availability to do it. I mean, look at all the guys from out of town that have tried to match with me this week.
Yeah.
Like just stupid amounts. So I think you're definitely right. That gives the opportunity for it to increase. But I'm just thinking with like social media, when that first started, how many people started messaging?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it from that perspective, but I think the whole starting your initial connection over the phone makes it easier to transition to the long-term connection over the phone.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Could you date someone that lives across the country?
I mean, it would have to be someone like that I'm already established with beforehand. Like it wouldn't be like hey, I met you, you live in another city, let's start dating. No. Yeah. But if I knew you, like we had a long-term relationship beforehand and I really liked you and I was like, okay. And there was like a plan, like you're going there for school and coming back eventually, or you're going there for school and then I'm going to eventually move out there. In that case, yes. But if it's just initially long distance, absolutely not.
Yeah, I feel that, dude. I've done long distance before with my narcissist ex. Mikhail and I did it for a while. My ex-husband, when he moved to Omaha a year before me. I never want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like it's hard, dude. And then you have to travel so much to see each other. Like, it's just not worth it. Do you think 2 hours is long distance?
I've previously been dating a guy who lives an hour away, and I think that's long distance. So yeah. If I can't pop over every randomly on an evening, that's long distance.
Yeah. Okay.
If we can't throw together plans on an evening, that's long distance to me. If it has to be fully planned out.
That's fair. I mean, I thought Omaha to Kansas City was long distance, so yeah, why not? That's 3 hours, so yeah, why not 2 hours?
I think if you're not in the exact same city as me, it's long distance.
Long distance. That's fair. How do you build trust when you can't see what they're doing?
Don't. The trust got to be established already.
Yeah, the trust has to be built already.
Yep.
I feel like that's the only right answer.
Yeah, because I mean, it's easy to text a million people a day.
It is. People do it.
Yeah. I ain't built trust over text.
Yeah. Who do you think should be the one to move?
I mean, that's going to change relationship to relationship. It's all about your conversations.
If somebody works remotely, it would be easier for them to move.
100%.
If somebody doesn't have close ties with their family or they already live away from their family, it would make sense for them to move.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're just going to have conversations with your partner on that one. It's never going to be always the woman or always the man or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, here are the biggest challenges for long distance. The lack of physical intimacy, different schedules and time zones even, feeling disconnection from each other's daily lives, jealousy and insecurity, and financial cost of travel, which I think is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you are traveling to them at least once a month.
Yeah. That's
And
the thing.
depending
Like,
on where
I
you
love to
live,
travel. I don't want to go to the same place every single time I travel.
yeah, I understand. When
So
I was
that would be
dating,
really tough.
when I was dating my narcissist ex, he came to Omaha quite a few times, but we met in different cities a lot, which is
Okay.
why I think it was also so fun.
Yeah.
Like we just
That would
had
be
so
that would be
much
a
fun.
blast.
Yes. Communicating during long distance. How often should you talk?
As often as you want.
I agree. In my mind, it's like if you're thinking that it's a real relationship, and depending on where you're at in that relationship, if you were living together beforehand, you spend the entire evening together.
Yeah, I would expect you guys to talk like daily,
Yes.
whether it
Yeah.
just be texts or something, or Snapchats, your favorite, or
Yeah.
uh, imagine the streak you would have, Abby.
Oh God, I would hate it. Hate it. Is FaceTiming mandatory?
I like it. I mean, with my hour long distance, we
Yeah.
FaceTimed a lot.
I'm just not a FaceTimer.
Oh, see, I like it.
I just don't utilize it enough. I mean, I guess maybe if I was in a long distance, I guess I was FaceTiming my narcissist ex a lot
Yeah.
on
I think
Snapchat.
if there is a connection with them, you are going to want to see them.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you are truly dating that person, like you want to be with them, you're going to want to see them.
Yeah, no doubt. What happens when one of the people is a bad texter? It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, probably not. You're gonna have to FaceTime every night.
Literally, you FaceTime all day, every day.
Yeah. If someone's a bad texter, they probably can't be in a long distance relationship.
Literally, though. Yeah, you're not communicating very effectively, which is huge for
Yeah.
long distance.
Yeah.
Is location sharing mandatory?
No. I don't think location sharing is ever mandatory, but
I say yes.
it is.
Give me your fucking location. Yeah.
Huh.
And I share
Okay.
mine. I have no problem sharing mine. But this is a new thing for me, this location sharing stuff.
Yeah.
So I do feel like I'm like, let me collect all my friends' like locations,
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why I say that now. I don't know. I feel like if they were uncomfortable sharing their location with me, I would feel some type of way about it. Like, why don't you want me to have your location?
Yeah. Why do
Why?
you want my location?
Why, Cody?
I got shit to hide, Abby.
These are 4 signs that your long distance relationship is working.
Is
This is
working. Okay.
according to ChatGPT, by the way. So let's take all of this with a grain of salt. You have consistent communication. Your future planning, you're talking about moving together to be together at some point.
Mhm.
Both people are making sacrifices. I'm
Yep.
assuming that means to see each other.
Yeah.
You're feeling secure even when you're apart. I think those are all
great
pretty good.
ones. Yeah.
Here are signs that it's not working. You avoid conversations about the future, which
All
is
the
how I
opposite
feel
of
like
what we just
Mia.
went over.
Yeah, which is like how I feel Mia and her on and off boyfriend, long distance boyfriend are.
Yeah.
I feel like neither of them are willing to commit
Yeah.
to anything.
Well, that's how Paige and Craig were too. Like Craig would always ask her about it, and Paige would be like,
Yes. Yes, that's so true. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, I'm just not ready to talk about that.
Yep.
So true. You have constant anxiety. It is one-sided effort.
Yeah.
Frequent cancellations of visits. Oh my gosh, that would set me off.
Yeah.
Oof. And then communicating becomes a chore.
Yep.
All right, I've got 2 listener write-ins. I need some advice. I've been seeing this guy for the last 6 months long distance. We make monthly trips to see each other. When I'm there, I stay with him, and we have both admitted we have this insane connection, and it's the best either of us have ever been treated. The second I read that, I thought it was a red flag.
Mm.
Recently, he had an ex reach out, and he entertained them reconnecting. He communicated this to me and said it had happened within the last 24 hours, and he didn't want to keep anything from me. Later that night, he said after a lot of thinking, he did not want to go back and pursue them, but wanted to pump the brakes on us. I'm supposed to be there in a couple of weeks and decided to get a hotel. We decided we both still want to see each other. I am afraid this is going to do more damage than good. I have fallen for him. Do I let him go or slow it down?
I mean, if this is the best he has ever felt, and the second an ex reaches out, he's entertaining things and then pumping the brakes with you, I would say probably let him go.
Cut it off.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Ask for a refund from the hotel and cancel that room is what I'd do.
Immediately.
Yeah.
The second, I'm sorry, because of my trauma with like love bombing and stuff, the second that someone tells me we have an insane connection, it's the best either of us have ever had, it's the best we've ever been treated, that kind of bullshit, I start being like, wait a minute. Like, I feel like I'm getting love bombed right now.
Yeah.
The reason that I have fallen for that in the past is because when someone tells me you're the coolest person I've ever been with, why would I not believe them?
Literally.
You
No,
know?
I mean, constantly. I see posts all the time on TikTok. I'm very great candidate for love bombing people because I am amazing.
Yes.
Of course, I'm the best person you've ever met.
I could be
Obviously.
so easily love bombed because I believe you.
Yes, I think all those things about me.
Yes.
Of course, you can see it.
Right. But now when somebody says it to me, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like, wait a second.
Yeah.
But you were so freaking right.
I still need to get to that point.
The second an ex comes back, he says that he's thinking about reconnecting. What
Yep.
happened to us being the best suited for each other?
Literally. If I'm the best you've ever had, why is an ex making you turn your head immediately within 24 hours?
Yes. Also, the way they say that it took 24 hours, I'm like, you better freaking tell me within an hour
Yeah.
that this is happening.
Yeah.
Not 24 hours.
Right.
An hour.
Yeah.
Like, how weird is that?
Literally.
I think, yeah, this guy's bad news. You need to get the hell out of there. Cancel the hotel. Cut it off.
Cancel the hotel.
He's no good. Send him back. I majorly need some advice on my relationship. It is long distance. He helped me out of an unhappy marriage, is extremely supportive, but I am not attracted to him. I want to love him entirely, but I can't get over the lack of spark. He's ready to be all in, move here, but I am worried. Are we doomed? Yes.
Yes.
That man is doomed.
Yeah.
If you allow him to move his life for you, and then eventually you get to the point where you can no longer look past not having a spark, you have completely ruined his life.
Yeah. It's going to get to a point where it's going to dawn on you that this isn't what you want with your life. Like a spark is important in a relationship.
Yes.
And you are going to eventually, well, hopefully cut things off.
Yes.
Do it before he moves.
Please do not
save
allow
him the trouble.
this man. Yes. If he has done all of this for you and has been so supportive of you, please do not allow this man to uproot his life for you if you do not feel a connection.
Yes, you deserve better. As you deserve a connection. He deserves a connection. So let it lie. Move on.
He deserves
him
to
being
be
a nice
with
guy is not a reason to be with him.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, I have learned
because
that the hard way.
There's plenty of nice guys out there who you will have the connection with.
Yes.
There's plenty of nice guys out there is probably pushing it, but
we get what you're saying. Yes. It just, also, he helped me out of an unhappy marriage. That's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
Why could you not help yourself out of an unhappy marriage?
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like you need to worry about yourself.
Yeah. He's your Wes.
Yes. She needs to seek love within herself very clearly before she can ever give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And he's ready to be all in and move here. Don't move somebody in with you when you're just now out of an unhappy marriage.
Yeah, literally. Be single for a little bit. Go have some fun. Enjoy your life.
Yes. Jesus.
Hey sisters, before we wrap up with our last segment, if you want even more behind the scenes, daily vibes, and want to get to know me on a more personal level, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Abby Rodell. That's ABBEYROEDEL. I share everything from fashion, fitness, and lifestyle to funny or frustrating personal moments. I'd love to see you there. Slide into my DMs and say hi.
Welcome back, sister girls. Thank you so much for listening to that sister circle, talking about long distance. This week on Inbox Audacity, this woman went on a first date. She said things started out well. As the date went on, she realizes that she wasn't into him. They had a total of 2 drinks, so 1 drink each. He asked for a kiss goodbye, and she declined. After the date, he messages her and says, "Hey, I had a great time." She responds and politely lets him know that, "Hey, I had a great time on the date, but I'm just not interested." He sends her an Apple Cash requesting money for the date. Isn't that crazy?
That's hilarious.
I wonder how much he requested. Like, how much is 2 drinks, you know?
Probably, I mean, depends on where they went, but $15 to $20.
Yeah. He has followed up twice with her, and she's not replied.
This man's desperate.
It begs the question, do you pay him, block him, or tell him to piss off? I'm telling him to piss off.
Yeah.
I'm calling him
ghosting.
a I would respond back and say you're poor without telling me you're poor.
Yeah.
And
brokey.
I would make him feel embarrassed AF for ever requesting money back from me.
Yeah.
Because if you couldn't afford that, you should have just told me from the jump. And we didn't have to go get drinks.
Then I'm going to have to turn it around and charge you my hourly rate, which is way more than what that drink costs. So
amen. You wasted my time too, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I absolutely would fire back if he reached back out twice to me.
That's
to pay him.
Bold.
I would embarrass the shit out of him.
Sending the request is kind of funny, honestly. But
it's funny, but like ridiculous if it would have happened to you.
Oh, I would think it's funny. I would laugh at it because, like, obviously I'm not paying you back.
Right. Yes. You asked me on this date. You picked the place.
Yeah.
If you can't afford to take a girl out for one drink, don't take a girl out for a drink.
Hey, men, also, that's part of dating. You going on a date does not mean you are entitled to anyone's time or a second date or anything like that. And if you decide to pay for that, that's the gamble you're paying.
Amen, Tony.
It's a cost of dating.
Preach. 100%.
Risk versus reward, baby.
It is. That is all for this week, sister girls. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you loved this episode. As always, if you're loving the podcast, please subscribe to the platform that you're listening on, whether that be YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Everything helps us. We are killing it on views on social media. Like we're murdering it. For our following, we are murdering the views. So that is such a positive. The subscribers, it's still low, but I just have no doubt
those will come with more views.
It's going to come. It's going to come for sure. Also, you can rate the podcast, leave a comment on the episode, all of that good stuff. Follow us at Full Roster Pod. I just do short clips of what we talked about in the episode. If you have any crazy dating stories or you want any advice, please DM us on Instagram at Full Roster Pod, or you can send us an email at fullrosterpod@gmail.com. Both of those work perfectly. Next week, we have a surprise for you. Thank Pride. It's the last week of Pride, so think along the lines of Pride. We're excited for next week. That's it, sister girls. Come back next week for more belly laughs and crazy dating stories. Until then, I hope your DMs are smooth and the red flags so obvious. See ya.
Thank you for listening to Full Roster. You can find me on all socials at Full Roster Pod, and you can watch the video on YouTube. Like and subscribe to support the show, and come back for the next episode. See you next week.